Hey guys, Older the Warrior, Final Fantasy 3, and we're at near the top of Crystal Tower. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for notifications on future videos. Let's just double check we are live. Yes, here we go. Right, so what you'll see is that Lunith is now a ninja. And we're basically saging up. So the sages can actually cast any spell, including summons, and ninjas can use any weapon. So I'm just going to stick with them and see that. And this is going to be my setup for the rest of the game. Okay. So the bestiary is complete as much as we can already. Every single thing has been done. Now we're going to fill up any gaps in the next stages. We visited absolutely everything outside of this next bit. We've got every single bit of treasure, apart from this one last part of the world. We're going to get the remaining 6 trophies that we haven't got so far. And off the top of my head, I can't quite remember what they are. That's not true. Adventurous Wayfarer, so that's every location visited. Legendary Field Researcher, I think it's called, for 100% bestiary completion. The one where you beat Xande and Into the World of Darkness, and then beat the final boss, which is Cloud of Darkness. In many ways, I kind of think that the real bad guy here is Xande, and because the Cloud of Darkness is just an entity. Whereas Xande is actually orchestrating the whole thing. It is what it is. What else was there? Anyway, we'll find out shortly. So these are all the things. Now, the red dragon and the green dragon were the hardest to find, just because, a bit similar to Warmech in Final Fantasy 1, you have to just keep grinding the battles on particular floors of the Crystal Tower to find them. They were a right pain in the neck. Alright. Apparently Ultima hasn't made an appearance yet, I don't think. But there's some spell set. Meteor for Corrid. And, they both got Holy. Arise for Riley. Actually, I'm going to see... Do I still have a Curaja there? I do, right. Corrid, you're getting one. Yeah, you can't learn anymore. Right, I think that'll do us. Look in the mirror. Now, what's this? Gullible fools. Mirror paralyzes anybody who looks into it. Now the 5 worms can feast on your soon-to-be corpses. Oh dear. It's been some time since they had the prospect of such a fine meal. They will savour every last bite. Have no fear. Alright, Doga. He's dead. Souls are eternal. The only thing that can break the curse of the 5 worms is 5 hearts of pure light. You have to persevere until I can gather them. Do you understand? Back as soon as I'm able. Good luck, warriors. 5 hearts of pure light. You're stuck. You're about to be eaten. I'm here, but I'll be back as quickly as I can with 5 souls. Meanwhile, just stay there while these big worms just close in on you, and we'll try and be back before the last one of you has had their bones picked clean of flesh. Lovely. Ah. Break the worm's curse. Okay, Sarah. Haven't done that yet. I never went back to her. So Sarah's there. Okay, Sid, I need your help. Okay. Sarah, Sid. Jeez! Desh is actually alive. Okay. Don't think I've seen you before, Gramps. Whoever you are, you caught me at a good time. I've only just finished repairing the Tower of Owen. Close call, that for sure. It was a while than I thought the floating continent was done for. Warriors of Light are in trouble. Geez, I put out one fire and another one pops up. So what are we standing around here for? Let's go. So Desh is basically flame-proof. Okay, I thought he was dead. Prince Alice, Warriors of Light need you. Okay. And these guys. Now's our chance to be heroes. I'll go, says the lead fellow. Here we go. Crystal Tower 9F. Who's that? Xande. I'm impressed you've made it this far, but your struggle was all for naught. Don't you see how close the darkness is drawn? You're too late, and now you will die. Is that right, aye? The big goosey warlock. With my ultimate weapons, Moonring Blade, Elder Staffs. Excalibur, Mazmoon, and I think Ragnarok as well. Could be wrong. Riley the White Mage, or the White Sage, takes out Xande. Here we go. Think it matters if you defeat me? The cloud of darkness is already gathered. The land will be shrouded before long. Xande's dead. But we will return the world to nothingness. We are the cloud of darkness. Everything shrouded, enveloped in shadow. The light, the darkness, all will become nothing. We will start with the warriors of light. Perish together with the world you are beholden to protect. Wait a minute. Hold on. So that's the ultimate big bad. I am a little confused. Right. This is just her. This is not. Oh, hang on. Particle beam. Dogging you now. Emerged. Zandi's transgressions diluted the light's power. He enabled the darkness to grow and give birth to that shadowy abomination. Zandi was a pawn, a puppet of the darkness. Few could have resisted such power. Soon our souls will ascend to the heavens to become one with those who came before us. I cannot stay with you, much as we'd like to. You four are the only ones who can restore the balance between light and dark. We must go to the world of darkness now. Time for us to go to the world of darkness. Right, if you are, we can do this. Come on. The whole world is counting on you, don't let us down. With us backing you up, you can't lose. Haha. Okay, the fake warrior of light, mate, but thank you. Easy to show or difficult destiny, trust me on that. But you've got this. Now that we know Desh is alive. You'll be triumphant, I have faith. Please, you have to come back safely. Off we go. Yeah, and you're gonna go falling downwards again, aren't you? Adventurous Wayfarer Trophy. There we go. Enter the Darkness Trophy. And we've got 4 chests to find. And several enemies to defeat. The counter's on. Shadow Master. Okay, so we have quite a lot of enemies to find. So Shadow Master is one of them. We just need to find 2 more enemies types. Alright, Shadow Master, don't get too keen on me. By the way, the minute you touch that mirror at the top with all the 5 worms there, that's the point of no return. Okay, Cage, there's another one. Now there's one more that hopefully we'll find before we go into the 3rd area. There it is. The Jormungand. You can see the bottom part of him has gone grey, so he's paralysing him. He's being petrified. So if I didn't kill him first, he'd be dying anyway. Right. Now I don't know where this is, so there's Cage. Right, what exactly is this? Monster in a box. Zandi's clone. He'll be weaker than the real deal. Bye bye. We have a ribbon. Always good to have ribbons. Cage again. Now we've only got 2 enemies to find, but there's one to find here. That isn't an obvious one. And it's not Cage. Dark Wind Crystal. Okay, so it's Cerberus. Bye bye, Cerberus. Okay, so we've got every monster from the Air Crystal walkway, I think. Yep. Okay. Stop the wrath of light 1,000 years ago. Light and dark, two worlds depend on each other. The two were converged, it would bring about a single world of nothingness, a void. Now that the light is weakened, the darkness is spreading, the wrath of dark is upon us. The only force that can stop this and return balance is with you, the four warriors of light. I'm here to aid you, we cannot allow the void to consume our worlds. Balance out the darkness. And we got our hit points restored. Good. So we don't need to fight anybody here because we've got everything we need. So it does actually quite look like a wind tunnel. Interesting. Now let's go into this bit here. Encounters on to see what we can get. Jormungand. I think it's Zandy's clone again. Bye bye. Ribbon. 4 ribbons. Queen Scylla. Queen Scylla is the only monster that we haven't found yet. Okay, that sounds good to me. The Shadow Master, fine. Dark Fire Crystal. We're going to be fighting a 2-headed dragon here. Disappear with the rest of the world. Mwahaha. Excuse me. Stop the sneeze coming. Bye bye, two-headed dragon. Okay. Or if dark worlds come from the void, one day we'll return to it. Only one force that can keep nothingness at bay: hope. Void is inevitable, someday it will consume everything. Today's not that day, not while there's still hope and love in the worlds of light and dark. As long as there is hope, void cannot win. Powers of light and dark, defeat the forces calling forth the void. World balance out the darkness. Yep, I know. Okay, out we come. Nice and easy. Let's just head down this way. Carries on. Oh, okay. Cage, Shadow Master, alright. Oh, Cage. Okay, this will be a monster in the box. Shitty bye. I think this is going to be the Earth Crystal. No, wrong. This is going to be the Water Crystal that I'm going to be up against next. Oh no, Dark Earth Crystal. So I could actually... There's one enemy that I need to find. And the enemy is called Garm. So I need to find it. Come on, Garm. There you are. Look how much skill I've got. About 5 million gil. Nice. Okay. 3 to 4. And it's just a shame there's no way to tell how many things I have altogether. Basically, I've only got 5 more enemies to find. Because I've got every other thing. Oh no, that's not true. I've got 2 things missing. I've got to find... Echidna, Hydra, Twin Dragon, and Cloud of Darkness. Hang on. Let's go and check. Hydra, right, is 192. 195 is Twin Dragon, okay. Then I've got Echidna, Ahriman, Cloud of Darkness. Yeah, okay. And I think I'm about to fight Ahriman. Yes, Ahriman. Let's go. Wrath of Darkers really reached its zenith. No one can stop it, least of all you. Is that so, eh? There it is. It hasn't changed in 36 years. Or 40 odd years. Still a bug-eyed winged monster. Oh, eesh. Well, that was all it took. Right, well, that's Earth Crystal taken care of. Now we just have to go to the other side, take out the Echidna, for the Water Crystal, and that's us. Whereas the Dark, Wrath of Dark will not just affect your world, but both of us will succumb. The Void is coming, but with our powers combined, we can still stop it. Let's destroy the Cloud of Darkness. Yep, we must. Okay. And covers off. Now, according to the guide, there's no monsters we haven't fought yet, apart from Echidna on the opposite side. So let's just go straight on, find the box, and that will be the last of all the boxes in the entire game. Ooh, nearly. This should be it. Monsters, y'all know what to do. Bye-bye. Legendary Treasure Hunter. There it is. 100% of all the chests. And here we go. Dark Water Crystal. You've come far, but this is the end of the line. The Void shall be engulfed in darkness and return to the Void. I think they would basically do again. They would revisit 2 games later in Final Fantasy V with the main villain having the same aim, that being, of course, Ekdeath. Bye bye. You've fallen from the ceiling there, Echidna. Nice. Warriors of dark, powers of light or dark become too great. Cloud of darkness is created to return the world to the void. Only hope inherent of forces in light and dark may store. Stop it. Now go, warriors of light, I will assist you with my powers of dark. Oh, hang on. Now, still hope throws use light and balance out darkness. And we'll be able to see what it's like to be a warrior, you know, an agent of darkness in Final Fantasy IV, by the way. So if you haven't played that game yet, we will find out what is going to enable that. Now this area, let's see, Thor. I don't know how many of those I fought so far. Plenty. Trying to get that flippin' red and green dragon. Don't want any more Thors, thank you. I want Twin Dragon. And I want a Hydra. Just Twin Dragon and Hydra. Well, there's Twin Dragon. 9,999, thank you. Nice. Right, now give me Hydra. Thank you. Another Echidna. That's not particularly exciting, is it? Okay, let's see how the bestiary is looking now. We've got one last enemy to defeat, and we know who it is. We've beaten every single enemy in the whole game with one exception, and that is the big bad herself. Are we ready? We're about to take on the world of, to defeat darkness herself. What I'm going to do, however, is put the accessories on. All of them. Prevents any kind of status ailments. It's worth, I think, the all 4 of them have a ribbon on their heads. Protect ring, yep. Crystal gloves, Genji gloves. Yeah, I think we are ready. Let's go. We are the Cloud of Darkness, bringer of wrath and destroyer of light. You and the world will be sacrificed to the void. None of we have anything to say about it. Ha! This is the world of darkness. You think your powers of light can defeat us in our own land? Their light alone may not be enough, but our powers of darkness will suppress your evil. You would be willing to sacrifice your lives for the light? Fools. We will not let you reduce the world to nothing. Your demise is none of our concern. The crystals of darkness may be gone, but we have no need of them anymore. We will defeat you and absorb the powers of light. The world will become the void. This is where you die, warriors of light. And just hack away to her. That particle beam is not so powerful now, is it? Can't hit him anymore. He's run out, but he can use Holy. Done. A meteor took him out. She falls screaming into nothingness, into the void. Exploding into nothing. What a way to end. Field research professional. In the beginning there was the void, then came lightness and darkness. From there and then everything was born. The head and the skies, water, fire, life. Time inexorably begins, all back to its beginnings. So I've beaten every single enemy in the game. But from life, something new was born. A shining force that separated the light from the dark and illuminated the world. It was called hope. When the balance between light and dark is broken, and the world again slides before its oblivion, the chosen will appear once more. Do not forget that the source of the warrior's power is the hope that lives inside us all. This is like an interesting message that the developers wanted to give us at the end of each game. Dreams, despair, love, time can obscure it all. Do not accept this, do not forget it, and time will never erase what life has to offer. This is absolutely a life lesson. Find your last remaining spark of light, the light that shines brightly when all else is dark, the light of hope. I do like the pixelated scene behind us. There we are. You're all still here. You did it. Well done. No doubt you were true heroes of the story. Of course I was. Bad. Come on, it's time to go home. Been a pleasure. I think it's time to return to Amur. And without your help we'd never made it. Thank you. You gave me this help. The heroes will be there. Now you can call yourself a hero. Well, one of you can call yourself a hero. Sort of. So yeah. Thank you for everything. I mean, Your Majesty. Sure, like to save the world. It is I who should be thanking you, brave warriors. If I can leave my kingdom with even half the courage you have shown, I'll be content. You have my sincere thanks. We're in the Nautilus. By the way, in the what you call it, in the 3D game on the DS. Steam Make and the original NES and all that. You could fight the most powerful being was called the Iron Giant, and you could do that. Your wife is sick. I'll get off here too. Just wanted to check in on someone. Selena. Ah, how sweet. Not in front of your friends, you're embarrassing me. Don't ever leave me again. Can't let these kids show us up, can we? One kiss. Alright. Carried away. Could always use in the hand. Still gonna try my wife's cooking. And now you've got to take Sarah back. Sassney. I want to stay with you. Oh! Let's go to your... Welcome back, Elder Tapapa. You're home. We did it, Tapapa, Nina. Always knew you were destined to do great things. Proud of you. Save the world. Weren't joking about you being warriors of light. Heroes get a kiss from me, pucker up. Not so fast. Not if Sarah's got anything to say about it. The world is now safe from the darkness. There we go. What is that shaking? The light. Crystal is now back to its former brilliance. New dawn has come. Not just another way of seeing the sun's come up. Oh, sun's definitely come up there. But there we go. Skip the scene. It saves progress up to the final boss. Yep. Here we go. A Vision of Hope trophy. Come on, Master of 3. Come on. Master of 3. That's the platinum trophy there. Just like with 1 and 2. So we've got trophy level up. Well, that's nice. I don't know what that is, but I'll find out what that is in the background. Probably for my overall profile. But there we go. We are now halfway through the Pixel remasters, guys. We will come to Final Fantasy 4, and then 5, and then 6. I'm going to save 6. I'm going to do them chronologically, and I think that's a good idea. To give you an idea, I'm doing them deliberately in that order because as of the time of this video, it has just been announced that Part 3 of Final Fantasy Remake Trilogy has been named and announced. It's coming early in about spring 2027 under the title Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I am so excited to play it. By that time, I expect to have completed Final Fantasy IV, Final Fantasy V, and Final Fantasy VI in the same way that these ones. And that's what I really like about the Pixel remasters, is that, of course, Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever, they've all got a really long story. They've all got a lot of detail, a lot of side missions and things like that. Whereas the Pixel remasters from the 2D universe for the first 6 games are very two-dimensional. They were of their time, but they're very, very simple. And that means that they're very, very, they're a lot more compact. And they're much more, they're smoother to get through. Final Fantasy 1 being the best example. It's the shortest game. And it develops over time. You see the series evolve, and that's why I really love these Pixel remasters. And that's that. So the next game that's going to be played in the series, I have decided that I'm going to do three or 4 more episodes, maybe 5 at an absolute push. And it's going to be, we've played Spyro 1, we've played Spyro 2, so we're going to be playing Spyro 3, that being Year of the Dragon, and that's going to complete our Reignited Trilogy series. And then after that, there's going to be a bit of a hiatus. It's going to be a bit of because I'm going away for a little while, won't be able to stream. Won't be any games recorded through my game card either. That's going to have to take a little bit of step back. So I'm going to be away for about 6 months. From that point, so it'll be the start of 2027 that you'll probably see another video beyond that. If there is another one after Spyro, it will be Final Fantasy IV, probably my favourite game of all the 2D games. I haven't actually properly played Final Fantasy VI, and that's embarrassing for me to admit. I appreciate Final Fantasy VI is a phenomenal game, but the first one I ever really got into was Final Fantasy IV, and I have so good memories of playing it on the PSP. And I think I still have it somewhere on the PSP format, but actually no, I don't. I've got 2, but not 4. And Final Fantasy IV: The After Years, however, no, I wasn't a fan of that. But yeah, anyway, I've done waffling, and I'm done with Final Fantasy III. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you guys have as well. But thank you so much for watching this episode, guys. If you liked it, be sure to give the like button a smack. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications of future videos as always. And be sure to check out the other videos on my channel, whether it's live stream or whether it's recorded. And I'll see you in the next episode when we return with Spyro Year of the Dragon. Until then, guys, take care of yourselves.